August 17th, we took a test on Schoology. August 18th, we researched for a tech topic and learned how to capture an image to the computer. August 19th, we learned how to capture images and research for our tech topic. August 20th, we went through our tech topic presentations and the requirements needed. August 21st, we looked at ePortfolio examples and went through web page design notes. August 24th, we got our advisors and went through how to do a journal. August 25th, we got our computers, our HP streams, and set them up. We also learned how to set up a Dropbox account. August 26th, we went through how to use Weebly and took an L to J quiz. August 27th, we watched a tutorial on Weebly for ePortfolios and signed up for Wix websites. We also looked at other ePortfolios. August 28th was a senior career day and Mr. Rudloff talked. August 31st, we learned how to do photo story and shared the photo assignments. September 1st, we watched and discussed live binders. September 2nd, we learned how to use a scanner and how to bring in images to use for our photo story project. September 3rd, we learned how to capture video from devices and took an L to J quiz. On September 4th, we had a work day. Most people used it to work on their photo stories. On September 7th, we learned how to use Dropbox and learned some tips and tricks. On September 8th, we looked at our Schoology test scores and used the rest of the time for work time. On September 9th, we learned how to auto-capture programs using Goldwave Odyssey and how to get music off of a device. On September 10th, we used how to use an HDMI cord and how we would display our presentation on the screens in the front or back of the room. On September 11th, we did an L to J quiz and used the rest of the time for work time on our digital journals and photo stories. On September 14th, we learned how to use Windows Movie Maker. On September 15th, I was gone to a yearbook workshop, but the class used the time for work time to work on their photo stories and digital journals. On September 16th, half of the class, including me, was gone for Husker Harvest Days, but they took notes over fair use guidelines for the multimedia. On September 17th, we used our time for a work day to work on our digital journals and photo stories. On September 18th, we had a work day to finish our daily journal and photo story. On September 21st, we had an L to J quiz, photo story rubric, and went through Prezi over our tech topic. On September 22nd, we went through Blend Space with Mrs. Schmidt and then had the rest of the day for work time. On September 23rd, we went through emails with Mrs. Schmidt and then used the rest of our day for work time. On September 24th, we took an L to J quiz, we took our tests on Schoology, and we used the rest of the day for work time. On September 25th, we had senior careers class with Mr. Rudloff. On September 28th, we learned how to download video from YouTube, how to clip video. On September 29th, we took an L to J quiz and used the rest of the day for work day. On October 1st, we went through Comic Strip Creator and Strip Creator on the iPad to decide which program we were going to use to make our strip creator. On October 2nd, we had a work day to finish our digital journals and to work on our movie maker projects. On October 5th, we had a work day using our digital journal. On October 6th, we learned how to download video from the internet using KeepVid, and our movie maker project was due. On October 7th, we learned how to use Glogster. On October 8th, we learned how to use Easily Infographic. On October 9th, we had a Senior Careers Day. On October 12th, we demoed S'more and had continued work time. On October 13th, we learned how to use Canva. On October 14th, we had a work day and I used it to do my Canva project. On October 15th, we had a work day and I used it to work on my Easily project. On October 16th, we had no school. On October 19th, we had a work day and I worked on my digital journal. On October 20th, we demoed PicMonkey. On October 21st, we demoed PicsArt. On October 22nd, we demoed PhotoTangler. On October 23rd, we had no school because of fall break. On October 26th, we demoed Tagxedo. On October 27th, we had a work day and I worked on my PicMonkey. On October 28th, we had a work day and I worked on my Tagxedo. On October 29th, we had a work day and I worked on my digital journal. On Monday, November 2nd, we demoed Blabberize. On November 22nd, we demoed Blabberize. On Tuesday, November 3rd, we demoed Voki Avatar. On Wednesday, November 4th, we had a work day and I used it to work on Blabberize. On November 5th, we had a work day and I used it to work on my Voki. On Friday, November 6th, we had a Senior Careers class. On Monday, November 9th, we demoed Animoto. On Tuesday, November 10th, we had a work day and I used it to work on Animoto. On Wednesday, November 11th, we had a work day and I used it to work on my digital journal. On Thursday, November 12th, we went through the abstract and panel evaluation form and used the rest today for work day. On Friday, November 13th, we had a work day and I was gone.